I would say anybody who takes an opioid is at risk of being affected by an opioid disorder.
I think all of us are at risk. I'm at risk, you're at risk, everybody's at risk.
Doesn't pick and choose. It can take anybody at any time.
So it's not just one particular population.
Everyone from teenager all the way to the elderly.
It affects people who are from good families, church families. There's no profile as to who it can affect.
I think everyone is at risk.
Everyone.
This does not discriminate at all. I mean, this is everybody. This is you, me, our neighbor, our friend, our coworker. We're seeing families affected by really getting addicted to the opioids from just a knee injury or a back injury and being prescribed those painkillers.
When we're called for suspected overdoses, we generally see both male and female patients, late 20s, early 30s, black, white, Asian, any race, any creed, any origin. The youngest patient I've ever had was probably 14-ish, middle school age, and the oldest has been an elderly in their 70s. I see the effects it has on family members. I see the effects it has on coworkers, fellow EMS providers, ERs. I hear a lot of people say, well, it was a choice that these people made to take these drugs. It's frustrating that it's got such a bad stigma that people are afraid to get the help that they need to get through it.
Patients who have a history of addiction really should try to stay away from these kinds of prescriptions and medications.
The use of opioids are very dangerous. Several individuals use it for recreational use. Others use it just intermittently, thinking that they're not going to become addicted. I've had patients who have gotten to the point that they have not survived the overdose. We can give you Narcan, and you may think that you're going to get better and that you're going to be coming out of this unresponsive episode, but it is not a guarantee 100% fix. It's an addiction, and it's a very dangerous addiction.
Scared, nervous, hoping that my children don't ever get involved in it.
It makes me scared. I don't want to be a part of it, but I want to help people that are.
It worries me because people don't think it's going to affect them, and it can affect anybody.
You never know who's on it.
Sometimes I believe it makes you feel helpless.
It's definitely pretty scary.
It makes me feel heartbroken.
There's such a stigma that goes with being addicted to anything.
It makes me feel sad because of the loss of life, but it makes me feel hopeful because we are educating, and that's the first step.